Hey folks, and welcome to the latest installment of Dave's Impressions. This time around, Disco Elysium. You're a cop waking up from a 3-day drunken bender and are tasked with solving a murder as well as piecing yourself back together. These impressions were taken from playing the game for around 2 hours and 30 minutes. Enjoy! Disco Elysium has the best writing I've come across in a video game. The dialogue is internal. The character you're playing wrestles with his emotions and thoughts. Morale is sitting next to the health pool and is as important a resource. Self-worth matters. This is a story of redemption, or at least it can be. In my time with the game, the character was balancing his fear, self-loathing, and bravado in a stew of negative self-talk. Despite this, no other game since Jazzpunk has made me laugh out loud on the regular. The level of nuance in the character's self-examination creates poignant moments, not just when I'm talking to myself, but other characters as well. I used a pre-made character, a sensitive, high emotional intelligence, bottom of the rung standard intelligence. My perk of choice, Inland Empire, the ability to deal with abstract concepts and to converse with them. With a character like this, there's a reason to take one's time, examining everything and conversing with everyone. But even if you're playing a man who speaks with his fists before all else, the skill checks that roll on every line of dialogue recommend all players interact with the game as much and as slowly as possible, to take it all in. When creating a character, it was tempting to put each stat point at a 3, to create someone middle of the road who's competent at everything but outstanding in little. I settled on the sensitive because I thought the game would be more enjoyable with well-defined strengths and weaknesses. Failing the dice roll can be more amusing than if it succeeds, and as long as your roll doesn't kill you, this is a game where rolling with the punches is part of the fun. The best way to explain the draw of the game is to share stories from my time playing. My character wasn't skilled enough to recognize the face they were making when they looked in the mirror after waking up from the drunken bender. I received an experience bonus for locating both of my shoes. Watching my roommate play the game, you can die of a heart attack by failing to grab the tie off the ceiling fan. Since my character has a base intellect of 1, the bartender of the hotel had to explain to me what money was. The little girl outside the bookshop had to explain to me what books are. When I radioed in that I had lost my badge, the cops at the station made fun of me. When they asked me if I still had my gun and my character realized he'd lost it, I could slam down the phone in terror, running away from more ridicule. Calling up a lead, my intuition told me the lady on the other side of the phone wanted me to ask her out. I failed the roll when I did this and got shot down hard. Coming across the dead body, there was a skill check to avoid puking. I failed. I was able to use Inland Empire to hold a conversation with the dead man by looking into his eyes. And then there's Kuno.
She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
A small boy high on drugs throwing rocks at the corpse trying to act tough. To stop an incident from escalating, I had the option to punch the boy in the face. When a game gives you such an option, even though it's horrific, I wanted to take it just because it was an option. Many of my choices operated on similar logic. So, should you play Disco Elysium? Well, if you like computer RPGs like Planescape Torment, which emphasize dialogue and player choice over combat, then this is right up your alley. During my play, my character had the chance to get into fights, but my intuition kept telling me it was a bad idea, and I listened to it. A different build would see different results, or even the same build based on different successes or failures while rolling skill checks. It's a game that feels like it will only open up the longer one plays, while encouraging multiple playthroughs. Different traits, different approaches, siding with different people. Now if you're looking for action in your games and have never enjoyed the slower pace of a dialogue-heavy RPG, the strength of the writing will not appeal to you. Finally, the game revels in its politics. This is a game of competing ideologies. You can allow racists to sway you over to their point of view, and you can choose to champion political beliefs. The murder you're solving has to do with the union workers at the dock, and the town you're in has the feel of an impoverished post-war locale. The muddy paint strokes of the art and the voice acting help to sell this feeling. As always, I would love to hear what you think of Disco Elysium down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, why not buy me a coffee? there's a link in the description. If you'd like to help me out in other ways, please give the video a like, share it on your favorite social media sites, or subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I hope you're all having a wonderful day.